Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Borderline Hooligans podcast. To the left of me, we have Aaron.
Hello.
To his left, we have Brennan.
Ahoy, ahoy.
To my right, we have Alex.
The dumb fuck.
And I'm Brady. Welcome to the podcast.
Howdy.
That was good. Good job.
Yeah.
Do you feel confident
A
now?
little golf clap to
Hey,
that.
I'm. What?
Thing was, I was all raring and ready to do it at the end of last podcast. Like, I was, prepared. Maybe it's because I was warmed up or what, but, I was ready to go. And then as soon as I was ready to start now, it's like, nope.
Yeah, and I fucked up a good bit, and I'm pissed at myself.
Yeah.
He had a little practice run.
Let's
Hey.
try again.
Yeah,
I
we'll
need.
do,
I
we'll do
needed
something
that
else
practice
some
run.
other time.
It helps
I
to
mean-
press record, Alex.
I'm sorry. I actually really feel bad because that would have been a funny intro.
I feel like we gotta do that for every time Brady fucking does the intro. Us three guys gotta think of something.
It kind of caught me off guard for the first time. Nobody that's listening right now will know what we're talking about, but
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
that's fine.
We tried to play a little practical joke, and it didn't. I didn't press record. so-
Alex, stop!
I'm a dumb fuck. Are we in the Nope, we're in the second minute. We're
It's
good.
true. We're good. Well, but thing is, you'll cut that down a little bit. So
I can.
But,
I probably will.
I wanted to mention. So this morning, I'm at work and I was listening to the radio, and the Reds start to play, and I was wanting to listen to music, so I was just about ready to change the radio station, and they weren't even starting it. They were just pre-show or pre-game commentary, and they were talking about who was playing, and I guess it was the Guardians versus the Reds today.
Yeah.
And
The
the
Indians.
Reds fucking suck.
Well, wait.
We say the
I'm
Indians
getting to that.
on this
I'm getting to that.
podcast.
The reason I mentioned Guardians is because the announcer accidentally said Indians the first time and then corrected himself to Guardians. And only because of this podcast do I know that means anything to me, because I'm not a big sports guy. Instantly, I thought of us talking about that on the podcast about how
Was that one of our actual episodes or a trial?
I think that was a trial.
I think that was a
episode.
trial.
well, either way.
That's one where I was drunkenly commenting on sports logos.
Yeah.
That's the only way I knew that meant anything. But right before I pressed the button on the radio, changed to the different station, he corrected himself to the Guardians, and instantly I was kind of like, "Huh, interesting."
But yeah,
On-
they are the Indians on this podcast.
Any other time, I would have never
It's
batted
the
an eye at
Washington
that.
fucking Redskins.
Amen. Not
In
the
Jesus' name,
Commanders.
Amen.
Oh man,
I don't really give a fuck.
Okay.
You guys say what you want.
So hey guys,
says the guy wearing the Browns pajama pants.
You know why
Hey,
I'm
they're
a
not the fucking gene pattern this time.
Upgrade.
Upgrades,
Well,
people.
actually,
no. It was downgrade.
Downgrade.
Gene ones will always be the best, but they had to be washed.
Question for you guys.
Well, hold on. I want to say something
Go
quick.
ahead.
Brady, I've told you a million times why I'm a Browns fan, right?
I know.
Yeah, we all know.
Okay.
we already said you're a dumb fuck, so
Well played. Well played.
That was well played.
It was good. Give him credit on that one.
So, my girlfriend likes to get on my nerves a little bit, just like playfully.
Okay.
Okay, that's
And-
natural.
I forget how the freaking topic came up, but do you guys think submarines are boats?
No,
Nope. They're submarines.
it's a different category.
They can,
Okay, but how do you describe a submarine besides saying it's a submarine?
How do I decide?
What would you call it?
A vessel
that
Vessel's
that
a
can
good word.
submerge underwater and
Is it
withstand
a vessel technically
pressure.
a boat?
a boat has to float.
Float. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. That's what they
Mm.
say.
I still feel like it's a boat,
No.
Nope.
underwater boat.
So it's a boat that has sank a submarine.
It's a sunken ship.
No, it's a submarine based off what you
He
just
didn't say
said.
boat.
No, but like so, like it's a boat that's meant to go underwater.
yeah. But
No.
No.
I think
Yeah.
so. How
but
I
no.
view
we
it
look it up?
is
No,
I
it's
view
not
it
a
is-
boat.
Look it
there's
up.
an overall
Ah.
category of like watercraft.
Yeah.
You have boats, say jet skis, submarines, stuff like that. They're all in their own categories.
It's just like different cars. Like a truck is not a car is not a truck.
They're vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay,
like you
so-
said, watercraft.
Okay, but when
Submarine is just
but you
that.
could classify all those as boats.
As
No,
watercraft. How is a jet ski a boat?
Jet ski's not a boat. It's a jet ski.
Boats on the water. You just said boats float.
Okay. Are sticks boats? Just a stick that fell in the water.
Are witches boats?
But it's
They
a stick.
float.
It's Jesus, a boat man, Jesus.
Oh, he walked.
He doesn't float. He walks on water. Oh, the game
He
gods.
wasn't
We
out
still
there
got that up.
on his back floating down the river.
I gotta know this answer.
It's either I'm retarded or y'all are retarded.
Or everyone's retarded.
Technically ships, yet they are traditionally referred to as boats.
No, not a boat.
Nah, it's a boat.
It's
I
not a
don't
boat.
think
use-
so.
Mm.
The
I
ship.
refuse this answer.
Nope. I
According to
reject
Google,
this.
they say they are boats, and
I reject this.
I'm unhappy now.
I reject this reality to insert my own.
It's substitute my own.
Oh,
This is
whatever.
like the BuzzFeed answer of is a submarine a boat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you look for your reliable sources, Aaron?
Were you using Snopes, Aaron?
I was just thinking in my knowledge that some.
You gotta get a little closer to your mic there, bud.
I've noticed.
Sorry, let me just
Jesus.
Well,
Nobody touched my fucking microphone.
I'm gonna lick it later.
Ooh.
All right, that's enough.
hey, do we have like comment section on any of the platforms that we post on?
You want me to exit out of it?
Yes, I do.
We got a Twitter.
Yeah.
What's the Twitter handle?
The Twitter handle.
We don't shout this kind of shit out. Why don't we?
Well,
do
I
that?
just
Well,
made it.
It's new.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just made it. It
Okay.
should be in the group chat. I don't remember what it is.
that doesn't help the people listening.
I
Let me pick it
know.
up. God
You're the
damn
people
it.
that
Unless we're
aren't in
adding
our
them to
group
the
chat.
group chat.
What?
Let's add them to the group chat.
Every one of our
Anybody wants to be
listeners.
added to the group chat, I'll add you.
I don't think we saved it. So
Wait, what? No. No.
yeah,
You
guys.
can't tell me if our
No,
first fan wanted to be added to the group chat that you wouldn't fucking do it. Come on.
I think
Not-
I think the biggest thing they noticed, like, wow, Brady's into hentai.
All right. I gotta explain this. I am 0%
It's art, Aaron. It's
into
art.
hentai.
I'm so sorry.
100% into
0%
hentai. Don't
into
listen to him.
hentai. The name of our group chat got named several months ago to Brady's hentai porn,
My idea.
It was an
which
awesome.
I had
name.
nothing to do with, and for whatever reason, it still hasn't been changed. But
Because it is immaculate.
oh, man.
Before we get lost into this, our Twitter handle is BL Hooligans.
Yeah.
Is
BL
what?
Hooligans.
BL Hooligans.
BL Hooligans
I like
for
that.
all you listening.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you follow us, comment is a submarine a boat.
Yeah.
That's
Alex
what-
actually has the fucking updated logo for
Yeah.
us.
Hey,
We
it's
gotta
spelled right.
It's spelled
It's-
right.
We're no
You're
longer.
Borderline
Bo-
hooligans.
Borderline.
Spelled wrong?
Borderline.
Yeah.
If you, no, look.
on the the actual logo.
yeah. If you, okay, Brady.
Hey,
If you ever look us up on our Spotify,
on there.
No, it's no
Or it's on
longer on
Spotify.
there. I took it off.
did you really?
Yeah.
God damn it! That was the funniest fucking thing.
I still got the image saved. I'll show
Oh,
you
thank
later.
God.
But
We gotta save that for like.
I did not know that we were ever spelled wrong. That's sad.
Honestly, I think we should ironically just have it as our logo just because.
the Borderline.
Or like
Hooligans.
Voter.
once a year for April Fool's Day, we just change it to the wrong
Yeah.
logo.
Everything. Just all of April.
Yeah, just for a month.
Hey, you know what month it is?
It's April. I'll change it back.
Change it back.
I'll
Change
change
it
it back. I can change it back. No problem.
I wanted to mention, so he'll probably listen to this. So, one of our buddies, DW, I work with
Our
him.
number one fan.
He went on a trip to Nashville last week, and they met a homeless man that they like. I don't know what they were doing, if they were hanging out at a party or a bar or a club, whatever. But they said this homeless man would randomly just run up to them and give them like life advice. Like he would just run up, give life advice, and just run away. Just randomly.
Was that
Run.
whenever you pay the hobo $10 to fuck off to leave you alone?
I have no clue. But Derek said he would say some of the funniest shit, and the only one that like stuck in his head that he could remember was if you ever see Spider-Man, stay alert. That's all he could remember. If you see Spider-Man,
Stay alert.
stay alert. That's the only one he could remember. It just like that one stuck in his head.
That one's actually pretty good.
I just it's such a DW thing to hear as well. He's hilarious.
Also, too, I was talking to him at work on Friday, and I was talking to him about cloning and how it's possible to make a clone army. And he requested that I talk about that on the podcast. So,
What he also requested something else. I can't remember what it was.
the droid army as well,
There was
because I was
something
talking
else.
about that. Oh,
You
It was
guys talk
something
about
that me
Star
and him were
Wars?
talking about.
no, I was talking actual science.
Okay.
Granted, like I'm thinking like Star Wars, obviously.
You get the
but-
topic from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Shut the
Actual-
fuck up, Brady.
actual
Yeah,
science.
you like hentai, Brady. Shut
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
shut the
Listen
fuck up.
Listen here.
Go watch your waifu finger herself or some shit.
That's wrong.
Guys, can we get him the fucking headphones that have the kitten ears on top?
Yes.
Oh yes.
No.
Yes.
Going
As
full
a joke, if you
weeb.
got those for me, I'm not paying for them. There's no way. But if you got those for me, I would wear them.
Hey, I got a 3D printer.
Well, you could just make them happen, couldn't you?
Yeah. You don't have to buy the new headphones. You just make the ears.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Clip
I'm
'em
sure
on.
somebody's already got the file for that too. I mean, like,
Exactly.
you don't even have to make it.
No, I don't have
We'll
to
make it
design
like
it or
the
anything.
brightest fucking hot pink there is.
I could
Once
see.
again, if you made it happen, I'd wear them.
That'd be the funniest fucking thing.
See, we come up with like visually funny shit, but we're a podcast.
God.
What you gonna do about it?
People
don't
can
know.
just use their imaginations.
Imagination.
So Alex, you were talking about DW's request about
Yeah.
about the feasibility of making a clone army.
Yeah. I told him that it's technically possible now to create a clone army, but it is very unethical, if that makes sense. A little sense.
Right.
Because, one, you would have living beings that you create that you would force to follow your command. So it's basically slavery. So that's a no-go.
Yeah, very unethical then.
Yes.
Not to mention you're
But,
breeding other organisms from living tissue, not or
well, technically, how cloning works, to my understanding,
Which is probably very little.
yeah, it's not. I don't have a whole huge understanding, but
You
I
don't
think
claim to be scientists. How
Yeah.
about that?
yeah. So
trust the science.
yes, don't trust me. Trust the science. If you want to fact check me. I don't care. Tell me I'm wrong so I can be right later.
Yeah, why don't you write us on Twitter about it?
Yeah, tag us in Twitter with a picture of your clone dog. They do that. You can pay money to get your dog cloned.
BL Hooligans.
Yep, BL Hooligans on
That's-
Twitter.
BL hooligans on Twitter.
On the Bird app.
I love how you sound like a robot when he said that, but
No, but I think the slavery part is not the worst part.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Let me explain further.
Go on.
Hold on. What color are they?
Are
It
you
doesn't matter
backing
what
yourself
color
into
they
a
are.
corner
Oh
here?
no.
We're just trying to help you out.
It doesn't matter what color they are. If you get genetic tissue, I gotta explain the cloning process first, probably.
Doesn't matter what color you are, you're
No.
all equally worthless.
Yes, exactly. Cloning process. My understanding. What you basically have to do is get raw DNA. So if we wanted to clone Brady here, take out some of his blood, centrifuge. I believe oh my god.
Nice.
I believe one of the layers should be DNA. I'm not 100%, so don't quote me on that. But basically what you do after that is you get a egg from a female of the same species. And you take out the genetic code that's in the egg with like a syringe or something, and then you inject the new DNA in the egg.
So how does this
And then-
differ from a test tube baby?
Because you're not mixing sperm with the egg. So a test tube baby, you would take a couple eggs, put them in a petri dish with sperm, and plant them inside the female. Sorry,
Oh no!
I'm trying to explain.
Oh,
It's
no.
it's not replacing the DNA of the egg, so to speak. So basically, instead of taking two halves of DNA and putting them together, you're just taking DNA.
It's just
From the one person.
one.
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to test tube baby, but
Yeah.
but it's only the one person's DNA.
And it's a lot more tedious and
Complicated.
yeah. And then you implant the egg back into a female.
Alex probably just dumbed it down as far as he could for anyone to understand.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
there's way more
Yeah.
involved in that.
So, in order to make a clone army, you're going to need a lot of women that are able to have babies.
That's true, yeah.
So,
And then also on top of that, all these clones are all now children.
Yeah.
You still have to wait,
18
20,
years.
18, 20 years or whatever now.
I'd say 16.
No, 18, 20.
Yeah, it's probably a good call.
You
Yeah.
can raise them like the Spartans.
Not just slavery, underage slavery, child slavery. Here we go.
But-
Here's the idea.
See,
but-
there's a word for that. It's called child slavery.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Ah.
I guess while we're on this, because I think you kind of covered that as
I
deep as you can.
yeah.
Of any living being, any living Chad right now, who should we take the DNA from to build up a massive clone army of Giga Chads?
Okay. So, how about instead of God damn.
God
I
bless
can't
you.
say my answer because it's too political.
Oh my god. No. So if we're building an army, military, not anything else. So it's I don't know, power.
It's all hypothetical.
Yeah.
I mean, in real life, we would take like multiple people and clone them all, but just one.
Just
This time,
one.
just one. We're making a whole
Okay.
army of this one person.
Chuck
Who's your person?
Norris.
You realize he's like 70 something years old, right?
Yeah. but
Now.
they would be
But if you
children.
make clones of him,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
You
How,
can-
it doesn't
yeah,
matter how old they
You can
are.
pick whatever
Ooh.
part of his lifetime that
Dude,
you want to use him in.
Can we fuse fucking steroided out Arnold Schwarzenegger and Chuck Norris?
I
technically
think
yes.
the part of cloning is you're cloning one person, right?
Yes.
I think
So you're
You'll figure out a way to
there-
mix the DNAs.
I mean,
yeah.
You're not thinking big
oh,
enough.
take it easier.
You're not thinking big enough.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking bigger.
right. But just for this exercise, we're talking about one,
One
person.
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be the ultimate human being.
The
No,
ultimate
no,
war
it.
machine.
no. Fucking
it.
Stone Cold and Chuck Norris.
Oh
goddamn.
yeah, there we
No,
go.
I found the ultimate one person you need to clone. Only the king of Flavortown himself, Guy Fieri. There it is. We need more of him in our life.
Can you imagine our foes just like bowing down to a giant army of Guy Fieri's? Just like, oh, holy
they're not even weaponized or anything. They just got like a kitchen set on their back. Like
somewhere in a faraway land.
He's just here to eat all your food.
The ground
We just
begins
send
to
him.
shake.
They didn't
Wait,
feed him.
we send him to foreign countries that we're at war with, and he eats all of their food.
Why don't we send out Gordon Ramsay to make fun of the food to make you feel like a piece of shit?
Oh damn!
Now we're fucking thinking.
So we'll just clone all the like memed TV show stars, and just send those to foreign countries.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Can you imagine a man from fucking Iran being yelled at by goddamn Gordon Ramsay?
I mean, I'd give up too.
Imagine just guy airlifting Flavor Town to the children of Afghanistan.
Man.
Oh my god.
I love how he embraced the meme and literally had a Flavor Town Super Bowl commercial.
It's glorious.
I love when famous people like know they're being memed and they just embrace it.
Still recuperating. Jesus.
Recuperating.
Yeah, I have to get my lungs to work again since you guys got me laughing pretty good.
Oh,
Anyone
Alright.
else got any good ideas for who you're gonna clone?
So are we just gonna
Yeah.
make super soldiers now?
He's a smart guy.
Okay.
we're making Captain America. Yeah.
So, and
Oh.
actually,
Chris Evans. Let's just do Chris Evans. That's
Yeah.
Captain America
No.
already.
No,
No.
do him and fucking
okay.
Chris Hemsworth while you're at it.
So another
If you're
thing.
gonna do any Chris, it's got to be Chris Pratt.
Fat Chris Pratt?
Okay, hold on.
Or Red Chris
Just stop.
What?
This is important.
Yes.
I gotta know.
But when you
Hey,
when
hey,
you
this is
clone
important
someone,
conversation.
you don't take their personality with them.
No, that's why I asked for genetics.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess. I mean, depends.
You never
Wow.
answered. Which one?
I don't know. I think I like the era of fat Chris Pratt, so I'm gonna go with that. But for war, probably not.
Well, you train him from birth, so he's not going to be fat.
What if I train him to be fat?
What?
What if I
You put
train
them
him
on
to
a
be
diet
fat?
where they're fat enough, but they're also skilled enough where it cancels out and they're still the super
Hey.
soldier.
We're literally sending Guy Fieri.
We can dream big here.
Flavor Town and all.
We're just gonna start naming bombs fucking Flavor Town from now on. Yeah, we're gonna send Flavor Town over to fucking China.
I will admit,
Yes.
if we ever to make another nuke, which I'm sure there is one out there that we don't know
Oh, we
about in
have
the country.
we have nukes.
But like, you know, the nukes we dropped on Japan, they had names.
Right.
That's what I was referring to.
So like, I wonder what the names of the ones that exist or the ones we make in the future.
It's a bunch
or
of
what,
fucking transgender names now because God
Jesus.
forsake.
Z-Zim.
it'd be the same name as Elon Musk's son.
Oh,
Kyle.
Lord. So, since that came up, how is that pronounced?
It's
I
pronounced
have no
Kyle.
clue.
Kyle.
What?
Kyle.
Look it up. There's no way.
No,
it's
I want to
pronounced
say
Kyle.
he said it was Kyle.
He
And
said
then someone's tried pronouncing it the way it was spelled, and he was like, "Who?" He's like, "Oh, you're talking about my son." Like, you forgot that he spelled his son's name like that,
yeah.
but he calls him Kyle.
I just
So-
gotta mention the fact of him buying 9% of Twitter is insane.
Yeah, Twitter can get fucked.
He was just like fuck
We
around and
saying
buy,
the same-
buy the biggest single shareholder, share of Twitter all at once.
No, he actually fucking declined being on the Twitter board.
Yep.
So he could continue buying Twitter.
That's amazing.
Because I guess if you're on the board, you can only own so much of Twitter.
I love how he also is basically like, hey, what do you guys want done with Twitter now? Because I've got some leverage, Like,
Yeah, I got a good chunk of this
like
company.
he complains about Twitter on Twitter all the time.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
What a dude.
See, if we get rich, I want to do that. Stuff like that.
But by Twitter?
By Facebook.
The amount of people that
Get a certain percent of OnlyFans in here.
the people that go on to like Facebook and YouTube and then just complain about Facebook and YouTube are the best. I don't know why. I just think that's fucking hilarious.
Like fucking Ryan Upchurch every other week he gets banned on Facebook.
Oh man.
First
Actually,
day back, fuck Facebook, gets banned
there's a
again.
guy I used to work with that has been banned from Facebook permanently more than once.
On the same account?
No. Like permanently. Like had to
What?
make a whole new account and everything permanently.
What was he doing? Getting fucking videos off the black market? and
No.
posting them on
All,
Facebook?
all political stuff. But yeah, that's all it takes to get banned nowadays. But
Just for having an opinion.
yeah.
God damn it.
Free and open discourse.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's why I love Discord. Because Discord, you have. What the fuck? Okay, we're cutting that bit.
Remember to cut that out.
Yeah. I lost where I was at, too. Thanks, Brady.
Some Discord.
Oh, Discord.
Why you love Discord?
Why don't you, if you love Discord so much, why don't you
Because-
just marry it?
You ever made love
know how-
to Discord?
No. You know how
Don't go in his office.
I'll have you know I've never ever came in that room.
I find that very hard to believe, considering that you have 3 monitors in there.
Well played.
Believe it or not,
But, wait
I
a
know the
minute.
truth.
We gotta
He's
find.
got the
Is there a
full
tissue
size.
box?
Wait.
Is there a tissue box in there?
Hold on
If there's
a
a tissue
second.
box, he definitely
Hold
jerks
on a
off
second
in there.
here. He may have 3 monitors in there. And here he's also got a computer and a fucking TV. Which room do you think he's coming in then?
Whichever room he has. The
I hope
tissues
it's
in.
all over your microphone.
Just putting that out there.
You guys think what you want. I know the truth.
Maybe that's why Alex was laughing so hard whenever I was trying to deep throat my microphone.
Oh damn! It's your mic.
He
Fuck.
Well, since we're on the topic of coming,
Oh jeez.
Nutting.
I was trying to think today about what to talk about on the podcast.
Oh, and Jizz just popped up.
Not exactly, but something on our board I thought of. I'm cracking out the big one, boys.
Oh no.
Oh jeez, no.
Oh no.
The best porn in America survey.
Oh
We
God.
have to look that up, don't we?
Yep.
Yes, we
gotta
gotta
I'm
look
on
up.
it. I'm on it.
So if you guys in our audience remember, it's been a couple months ago now, they did a survey and they found the most viewed porn in every state. So the idea for us was to look at the map and kind of react to it. We have no idea how this is going to go.
I have a feeling-
what to even say.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna look at a certain state. I'm just gonna hit a certain state and go, of course that state would be that.
Can we go back and actually go to like one?
There's gotta be an official one, right? Like
Yeah.
you remember what the official one
Go
was?
back.
Back.
Go back. Yeah. Do Pornhub reveals 2021's most popular searches in America. There we go. This is what we need.
There's a video.
Is it?
No, this should be a list.
Whoa.
Here we
Here,
go.
Here we go.
are.
Cougar, really?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Why
so
is
they-
it blurred?
So they have some of these states blurred out.
What the fuck is up with South Dakota? Sex doll?
Penis
Uh,
bump? There's no way this is.
We can't even
real.
tell what Michigan or in Indiana
I'm guessing
is.
just like tits and ass and shit.
Like yeah, like something.
I love
needs
how
censored.
Utah is Mormon
What?
Nice.
because like 99% of the state is Mormons,
Okay.
which I believe is also against
Their
their
religion?
religion.
So
So
that's what I thought. Or maybe it's that 1% looking at Mormon porn.
I have a hard time believing that people in Ohio are looking up cougar though. No.
You know, Brady's not into cougars now.
I'm gonna say not
Well, yeah.
everyone
Why
likes
would that be
hentai,
your
Brady.
thing?
Not everyone likes hentai, Brady.
Jeez. Okay.
Brady, pull out your phone. I gotta
Says
check
the
your history.
one person in this entire room over there that would be the most likely to do so.
Pointing at Alex.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
The only
but-
person here that's hardcore into anime.
Not hardcore into anime.
Every time I come over to your house,
Right
Hey,
here.
what are you doing?
I was happy that there was an anime playing out there. It was Borderlands or Wonderlands, whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
Wonderlands. No.
I think we should
I'm-
cut part of this while we look for the
Yeah.
map.
Yeah, we'll cut this.
I'm the map.
guess.
I'm the
Uh,
map.
we'll
I'm
see.
The map, I'm the map. I'm the map.
We'll see. No, I like a lot of animes. I'm not gonna say I don't, but I'm not big into anime in any means.
No, Brady, if you actually go out into the world, you meet a lot of fucking weird people out there.
So
Yeah, how
if
the fuck did you get in here?
You must have left the door
door's
cracked.
open. So if I go in your room, there will not be a waifu pillow
No,
on
there
your
won't.
bed.
Body pillow.
No,
A waifu body pillow.
there will
yes.
not be a waifu.
Full size, life size.
No.
A hole cut in the back of it.
Big anime titties
To scale.
Okay,
to scale.
go across the hall.
I'll confirm it.
Go across
Hey,
the hall.
while you're at it, Aaron, chick, there's tissues in his office.
There is.
We're gonna out
because
him
I
on
was sick.
stream.
We have to have part of
Yeah,
this.
he's got a pillow in there.
Oh no!
He's lying.
Oh man. Okay, did you find this picture yet?
I don't know how to find it.
Look up most viewed porn U.S. map. I literally had all that except for map on your first bar.
Okay, there wasn't a tissue box, but there was a used tissue in there, so make up your mind.
Think what you will about
He
it.
uses the same tissue every time. Dear
It's
God!
like this
This
guy
guy's
sock
saving
under your bed.
pollution.
So cheap, you can't even buy multiple tissues. Just use the one again, huh?
Go. Nice website.
Joe.co.uk.
All right, this is not the map that
That's
I was
not the
thinking.
one.
No.
Man, this is upsetting.
It has to be the one where the blurred things are in.
Yeah, it's got to be that one.
Yeah, but you can't read.
I guess we could go
blurred
off this
things.
one, maybe.
Yeah, there's
Most
this one's
popularly
the
a
one.
gay sex
Gay,
searches.
no.
South Dakota furry.
Nice.
Man, this is really disappointing.
It is.
Oh, that one's actually of the
Hey,
country.
Keep scrolling, you might find it. Ah.
Time.com.
Ohio stepsister. What the fuck?
That one should be more of an Alabama thing, but whatever.
Nebraska representing with fucking cartoon.
I might just. Yep, I'm just gonna go back because that's the only one I can find.
We'll use our imagination.
There's no way that more people in New York are looking up foot job than anything else. There's no way.
Mm.
Florida has BBC.
That one's more believable than foot job.
So I guess they have a British people fetish.
I guess.
Man, I'm really trying to wrap around my head what the fuck Washington is. Because that is a long
Yeah, it
word.
is.
Yeah.
So I think Michigan has the same thing then. Is
No,
that like
they're
the same
It's
different.
a little
color?
shorter. Well, it's this same color. You're right. It's
Well,
color coded.
I love how fucking Iowa's so specific.
Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn.
Cougar, strip, hardcore, quickie,
Okay.
So-
Hawaii.
amateur wife.
Nice.
Morning sex for Alaska.
That's actually pretty normal.
Well, because in Alaska, it's just fucking.
It's always nighttime.
It's always nighttime.
It's always
So the
nighttime.
morning is a special occasion.
That's what makes it so. Oh shit! The sun.
Oh man.
All
Okay.
right. So what we got?
Wait.
Oh, okay. What is
Pantyhose.
JOI in Oregon?
Yeah, what is that?
I have no idea.
Oh fuck! I heard it.
You
the
have to
other
look
day.
it up.
I heard
We're gonna
it
have
on a
to know.
podcast.
Someone
the
look it
other
up on
day,
their
and
phone. I'm tired of.
Oh come on.
You want it so bad.
Make sure you're in incognito.
Private.
Yeah,
You
make
know
sure you're
what?
in incognito mode. Make sure your girlfriend.
I
doesn't
use
find out.
DuckDuckGo, so you can go.
DuckDuckGo.
You actually use DuckDuckGo?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Jeez,
I've never met someone that actually uses that before.
My
That's
boss
awesome.
uses it too.
Nice.
It gets rid of all those fucking relevant ads.
Cool.
Okay, but Louisiana, naked woman.
Is like the most.
basic.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's with DC? Vintage.
Vintage.
Oh,
Well.
JOI, jerk off instructions. It's
Okay.
pretty much like a. It can
They
be
tell
like
you
an-
when to stroke, how hard to stroke, when to come,
That's
don't
yeah.
come.
That's odd.
Yeah. Leave it to fucking. Gone.
Then you got trans on there.
Ooh. Where's that? Maryland? Ah,
Yeah.
bunch of Ravens fans down there. There you
North
go.
Dakota's quickie because it's so fucking cold you can't go long.
Nice.
Dirty talk.
I'm
I'm not
Latina in
seeing-
Texas.
I want to put this
Nice.
out there. We talked about this morning actually at work. There's a lot of these states since they're not labeled. I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
really?
blurred.
I'm really bad at states, so like some of the ones like the one that says pantyhose, I ain't got a fucking clue what state that is.
It's Kansas.
I know that.
I guess it depends. There might be multiple ones, but like the one in the middle there,
Yeah.
that's Kansas. Yeah. Lesbian yoga. That sounds fun.
I like how a whole state's. I don't remember what state it is. Harley Quinn.
Oh shit!
I pointed that out
Yeah.
earlier.
North
That's-
Carolina has
that's very
the Swedish
specific.
penis enlarger.
Penis bump. I seen that.
Um, Virginians, they're just getting off to their voices. Dirty talk.
Dirty talk.
Wow, leave it to fucking DC to be vintage because of all of those old fucks there.
Is that what that
Vintage.
is?
Vintage porn.
Yeah, it's like, what is that? Like, do they all
It's-
wear like
it's-
50s clothing or something?
No,
No, no,
it's
no.
Is it in
like,
black
no,
and
like it's
white?
legit old porn. Like
Oh.
porn
Like-
like recorded in like the 80s and 90s.
Oh,
like-
wow.
Yeah.
All the girls, big ass bushes.
Why would that be something you're specifically into?
Because
'Cause
they're
they're old
old
as
and they
fuck.
grew
Man,
up
I
on
like
that.
porn videos that are older than me. Like, what's the point of that?
They're doing the MILFs.
Huh.
Which is
That's getting into
surprisingly
guilt
not on
area.
here. Surprisingly not on here.
Hot
Cougar.
wife. Hot
Cougar.
wife.
Okay,
Ohio's
Cougar.
Cougar.
Hot
Hot
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much.
Is there a step thing on here?
I don't see any.
There's no way that there's
Yeah.
in some state.
Okay,
No, wait,
Alabama and
there's-
fucking Ebony is bullshit. You
There's
know
no
that's
way
fucking step
somebody
or
has
cut.
furry as their top.
Especially in Mississippi, there's no way.
I don't know if I trust this.
If you
this
went by
map.
county, I guarantee that.
I
Like
don't-
if you went specific.
going county by county,
Yeah.
door to door.
Door to door. Orange County? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know if this map is correct. 'Cause I don't believe the furry, the cougar, foot job.
You don't believe Cougar. Why don't
For
you
Ohio?
believe Cougar?
Who the fuck specifically looks up cougar?
It's
I
more
don't
like milk.
fucking know, but it's like
That's
you're
not a
think-
term that you usually
Okay,
use.
Brady.
It's like a
Brady.
milk
It's
thing.
usually a term you're using in a bad way.
yeah, I get that.
So why would you look it up? Be into? I don't understand.
Maybe because they wanted a hot MILF to
Because,
look
like,
down
When
on
you
them.
look
I
up
mean-
hot milf,
They're probably putting them together, I would say.
Jesus.
I am loving this episode, guys. Just to let you guys know.
I really want to know what the blurred out ones are, though.
I don't know.
What the fuck
oh,
are
wait,
you, New
go back
Mexico?
to the article and see if there's like
Like,
original article or
I
something.
love how Oklahoma, only part of it is it's natural.
Yeah, I seen that.
It's probably tits.
Yeah, almost got to
I'm
be.
guessing Georgia's big tits or big ass.
Mm.
Go back to the original article and see if they mention like, hey, this is a picture from this, or you know. We gotta go straight to the original source. Guess we'll have to look at Pornhub. Shucks.
Aw, damn.
Isn't that what this, they are the ones that originally pulled this, right?
I think so. Like, yeah, this was the
Yeah.
one.
That's Pornhub.
I think it's funny that over the years that they fucking changed. Like people just change their minds on what they like.
Oh shit, they're even
Look,
blurred out
Brady.
here.
Look at you.
There's
Hentai.
no way.
Most searched.
Okay, the lesbian one makes sense.
So there's MILF.
See, MILF,
So-
yeah.
Wait,
More
MILF.
Wait, what the fuck's the difference between hentai and anime?
Trust me.
Whoa.
There's a difference.
What's the difference? Yeah, anime porn and hentai. Is not
Okay.
the same thing?
No.
Is
Oh, no, we've got
hentai
an
like the
expert here.
fucking
Explain.
hardcore?
I'm going to explain.
I don't understand.
Hentai is not like anime characters drawn naked. It's actual show that revolves around nudity and sex.
So there's a story.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh.
it's like the biggest fucking plot to porn out there.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Okey-dokey.
but anime is just like anime characters or cosplay or whatever.
Mm. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
It still sucks that some of these are blurred out. I would guess that the 1/3 from the bottom is tits.
Yeah.
That's kind
Big
of
Ass.
tits.
big. Yeah.
Big ass, I bet you that's one.
Top porn stars.
Trending searches, Hooters.
How Ebony is the number one top category.
That's
Scissoring. A funny word.
Doesn't give like
This article fucking sucks.
yeah. It gives you like half the information.
Do better.
I'm
New
gonna
York
put this
Post.
out here, but the New York Post is censoring this stuff. But I have definitely, like, one of my buddies at college showed me an article on the New York Post that literally shows a video of a lady getting crushed by an elevator.
oh
So, I guess they get their
Wonderful.
priorities, whatever, but why'd you stop there?
Titties.
Nice.
Titties.
At least he's honest.
Titties and bear. Titties and bear.
That was the
Gonna
most
get us
honest I could be.
copyright strike. Come on.
We can cut that.
God damn, this is gonna be a mess.
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn.
Have fun
Um,
getting any good content out of this.
So, I don't know what.
Oh, have I ever told you guys about my theory and how people see color?
If it is what I think it is, then
I
you're
thought
not
we
the only
weren't going to
person who's
get
come
into
up with this
theories on this
theory, but
podcast.
What?
I thought we weren't going to get into theories.
especially
on
your
this podcast.
theories.
Here we are having a nice civil conversation about porn. And Alex has to go off and get all theoretical on us.
You guys
Sorry.
want to know how you see color?
No, it's
Open your eyes.
just a
But if you
Okay.
close
It's just
your
a theory.
eyes-
that we each see. There's a possibility that this is red, correct? This
Mhm.
board.
Duh.
But how do you know? How can you tell that your red is not my blue?
You're not the first person to come with this. You
I
can't say
know.
your theory.
It's not like I can. I thought of it on my own. No, I'm not the only one that thought
I
of it.
disagree because I've thought of this as well. I've seen it online.
Isn't that called being colorblind?
No.
No.
But I'm saying it's not that like we see it slightly differently. It's that like so I see this as red. We all see this as red, but maybe when you see red, it actually is the same as what I see as blue. Like you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
pretty sure that's like colorblind.
No.
But like, what if everybody sees it differently? But we all just have this understanding that this chord is red,
Because we were
but
told.
we think we're all seeing it the same. We're not. I've heard this before. It's
Alex 100% thought of this while he was high.
No, actually, I thought of it before I ever
I
smoked
find
weed.
that very hard to believe.
yeah.
I thought of this in high school. I thought I talked to you guys about it in high school. I've never smoked
Oh.
weed while we were in high school.
And you wanted to bring this up after a conversation about porn. Why?
I just,
Because theories make him hard.
What he gets off to.
I just wanted to change it before I had an editing nightmare.
Yeah, it's
That's
probably
why.
Not,
Oh,
probably
okay.
not wrong there.
You want
I
me
can
to
tell a
spend my
story.
entire Sunday sitting at a computer?
I can tell a story if you want to listen
Sure.
to a story.
I'd love to hear
tell
a
a story. Love
Cool.
stories.
I'll
Please.
talk about the first time I went to a Bengals game.
Okay.
It was this past season. It was the first game of the year against the Vikings because it was me and my buddy who's a Vikings fan and some of his buddies who are also Bengals fans. We went down there and we were like talking shit to each other. Like us three guys were giving the Minnesota Vikings fan shit
As you do.
and he was giving us shit whenever stuff happened. And this one guy in front of us, I don't know. I guess he thought that my buddy who's a Vikings fan was talking shit to him, even though he was very clearly saying all of our names anytime he told us to fuck off or something. But this guy like turns around and is like, "Hey, shut the fuck up." I'm like, "Dude, he's talking to us." He's like, "No, he's talking to me." I'm like, "Dude, turn the fuck around and sit the fuck down." Because we all about got in a fight. And the best part was there's this group of black guys next to us. And they were giving him shit too with us. It was the best thing ever.
When random people can just like have a connection and just have fun with each other, it's like some of the best moments. Like,
Yeah,
you don't know these
It's
people.
so natural. It's
It
so
is,
natural.
yeah.
It is.
You don't know these people, but like they just jump on in and you just have a good time together. And you'll never see each other probably ever again. But hey, you'll have that memory. You know, it's a good time.
Oh, yeah. That was the funniest thing. Because like he just turned straight red. And then my buddy who's a Vikings fan started yelling even louder. Just to make sure that guy knew to go fuck himself.
God damn.
It was a great first game.
You
experience.
mentioning like just a random person getting mad just reminds me of a story from back in high school. I don't know if any of you guys were there. I don't remember who specifically was there. I only remember a couple people. But we were at Walmart at the closest place you can get to be in like the inner city area. I don't know how else to describe it. But we were leaving Walmart and one of our buddies who was the driver was walking. There was two guys, the driver and some other guy walking ahead, and The driver almost got hit by some dude in his car. Like, he was just whipping it through the parking lot, almost hit him. And so he goes, "Hey, watch where the fuck you're going," like yells it at the guy. And the guy gets out of his car and starts threatening to fight him. Like, he is just like, "You don't talk to me like that." This guy is in his like 40s or 50s. He's super old. And we are like, at the time, I'm probably 16, 17. And the driver is younger. Well, I guess I had to have been 17 or 18. I think it was probably 17. The driver was a year younger than me. And they start getting into it. And this guy's like threatening to fight us and all this stuff. I don't know what crack he was on. But after like the group of like the 4 or 5 of us walk up after him, was like, "Hey, what's going on?" The guy suddenly started being like, "Hey, maybe I don't want to fight these guys." Like, all of a sudden he wasn't as cool as he was before, and he finally just got mad and drove off. And we were just
Yeah,
like,
you just saw that I fucking pulled out my goddamn 500 Magnum out of my back pocket.
at the time, I was telling Alex about this the other day, but when I was like 17, my first instinct when moments like that would happen is, hey, if this guy beats me up, at least it'd be child abuse, and I have that against him.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
true.
That was my first thought, is like, if he beats up me specifically, like a bunch of the guys were, older than 18, but I was only 17 at the time. Like, if he beats up me, at least we'll have the legal upper hand.
Yeah, but Brady, here's the thing. You're the guy that recorded everything, and to beat up the camera guy is kind of a douche move.
Yeah.
I don't have this recording, but there was a lot of things I wish I either had them recording or did have recording and don't anymore, and I'm upset about. One of the ones I think of the most, Brennan will know this one. I don't have this from recording anymore, but when I was younger, I don't know, I had an iPod, and I don't remember how old I was at the time, probably 13 or whatever.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, we were probably in middle school. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a tree in our yard while we were on vacation got like struck by lightning or blew down halfway in the wind or something. So like, it was halfway down. We had to finish taking it down. Well, it was right next to a building. So Brennan's dad and my dad get a chainsaw. They get a tow strap. They hook it up to Brennan's dad's truck, and they're pulling it away from the building so that when it falls over, falls over at a safe location. There's a power line also connected to the building, so like it would take out power, it would take out part of the building, it'd be fucked.
And
So-
also, I will add that it was going to be pulling in the same direction as my dad's truck because he wasn't all that concerned about losing it.
It was a pretty rough truck.
Was this his old,
Was it,
old
Yes.
truck?
His
was it
old
like a
truck.
95?
97.
97?
So by this time, it
Dodge
was
pickup.
at least probably 15 plus years old.
If anybody out there knows what the Dodge pickups around Ohio from that era look like, unless you never see rain, they're rusted to fuck.
Rust buckets with fucking junk trannies.
But he was pulling it that way with a tow strap. I had this on video at one point. I lost the video. I deleted it by accident. I'm really upset I did. But they're pulling it, and they're getting the chainsaw, they're cutting as Brennan's dad's pulling or whatever, and the tow strap breaks. And when the tow strap breaks, the tree snaps back and starts coming back towards the building. And all you can hear in the video is my dad go, "Motherfucker!" And Brennan's dad goes, "Fuck!" And luckily, the tree stands right back up and stays there. Does not fall back the other direction, luckily, somehow. I don't know how, because that tree was about ready to go. And I remember, like, how just fucking pissed they were. That, like, in that moment, that was going to happen. It was going to fucking take off half of Dad's building, the power line. It was going to just fuck up his whole day. And we got so lucky, because we can laugh about it now, because it didn't actually, take out the building. But, like, for the longest time, we would replay that video and just laugh at them going, "Motherfucker, fuck!"
It was a face thing because neither one could hear the other.
Yeah, they didn't remember, like, they couldn't hear each other go, "Motherfucker, fuck." So,
Yes.
like,
Between the chainsaw running and
The truck
my dad's
running
truck
and-
running, like, it was just that natural that his dad said, "Motherfucker," and my dad's like, "Fuck." It's like one after the other, too.
it's so hilarious.
That was the
We
best
laughed about
thing
that.
was watching from afar. Because then we watched that recording over and over,
Over
again.
and
It was
over
just,
again.
"Motherfucker, fuck."
And then they ended up pulling the tree down with a chain this time. No more tow straps. That's enough of that. They weren't taking that chances again.
I just got one question. Do you guys' fathers not know how to cut down a tree properly? Because there's a certain way
It
that
was,
you cut the
yeah,
tree.
we know how to do it properly. It was just they weren't taking a risk with the building there.
So like they cut it correctly, but it still wanted to go back.
Well, they hadn't finished the cut. They just had tension on it. Like they were holding tension on it the entire time while he was making the cut.
So
This is also before my dad got really big into lumberjack, cutting down trees and shit. So
Well, I need another beer. Anybody else?
I'm good.
it was a hilarious moment. I'm really upset that got deleted.
Sure. Cool.
Brendan's having a beer. Aaron's having a beer.
My iPod years ago got factory reset because I was having some glitching issues.
much porn.
No, actually, it was
Hentai took over.
because I was playing certain games that I was trying to cheat at because you get daily rewards, and I was skipping ahead in time, and then I would go back play the game, and then I would go back to my time and put the time up, and eventually, for whatever reason, like Google wouldn't work because it thought my phone was from several years or my iPod was several years in the future.
hmm,
I don't know why that wouldn't work, but I guess it didn't. And I thought it was, just like just a random thing. So I factory reset it and it fixed it because it fixed my time, but also deleted all my pictures and videos.
Sucks to suck.
I also lost a picture of the biggest fish ever caught, so that sucks.
Gotta go catch a bigger one.
Kind of sucks though too, because it always the classic thing of like lying about how big your best catch is. Like I can't show proof of it. I was pretty young at the time, so like the fish at the time was like pretty large compared to me. Nowadays it probably wouldn't feel that large, but definitely still the largest fish I ever caught.
No, my favorite part of this episode so far. You can hear us getting drunker and drinking.
I'm feeling fine.
No, but like just the noises. We're getting more comfortable. That wasn't as satisfying,
No.
but we're getting more comfortable. I can hear it.
I'll let you know, Alex. When I went out there to grab a beer, your kitchen light was turned off. I didn't turn it off. It's either your cat's saving your money on the electricity or the ghost is.
That's the ghost. Ghost does it all the time.
What?
Yeah.
Has this happened before with the light?
Not that light, but a light, yeah.
I have to mention,
I
I
walked out there, I was like, why the fuck the light off? I was like, oh, it's probably his ghost.
I
Yeah.
don't remember the name of the comedian that did this joke, but there's a younger comedian I seen a video years ago. It was like pre-TikTok. It's probably on Instagram. I seen this. But he was talking about like so he's a younger poor kid as you do, you live in an apartment kind of thing. He was talking about how if a ghost were to haunt his apartment, if it were to be turning on and off his lamp, it's like he better leave that lamp on because I didn't pay the electric bill. I need that shit. And like the way he says it was hilarious, but I absolutely love that joke. It was great.
She's turned lights on and off.
Say she?
Yeah.
No, it's a girl.
He's convinced it's a girl.
Because do you remember that time that I freaked out playing Faz in VR?
Mhm.
Because the ghost breathed down my neck.
Here, let's give something to the audience, some background,
Okay.
because they haven't heard this before.
So I have a VR headset, and there's a game on it that I have called Phasmophobia, where you're basically a ghost investigator. You can play it on the desktop or in VR.
I thought you were giving some background on your ghost.
Yes.
you can
Who
do
you go-
both.
Who you
doing
gonna
both.
call?
Ghostbusters.
And
Bill Murray.
Do-do-do-do-do.
this wasn't long after I moved into my house, was it? It wasn't that long.
Not
Not
very
very
long.
long.
A couple months.
Yeah, maybe a couple months. But at that point, I experienced enough stuff that she was due. Like, she would play with the shower curtains. She did that for a good while when I first moved in. Then she kind of died down for a bit. And the next thing she did majorly was that breathed down my neck. And the reason that was frightening more than usual is because this game is a horror game. And ghosts do sound like they breathe down your neck. But how the Oculus is set up, the speakers are in front of me. So obviously, I'm not going to hear anything behind. And it sounded very feminine. So I figured it was a she. She never got mad. So
You say you could tell it's feminine by the way that she breathed. Like, what'd she do? Fucking sigh?
No, like
No,
you
not
could
that.
you could tell a difference.
Yeah, there's
You can
Yeah,
tell a
You
difference.
can.
Yeah, you can
can.
tell a difference between a nice girl and fucking me.
Yeah, exactly.
So she found out how the game worked, probably, and then she,
Freaked me out.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious.
Actually,
I don't know how you sleep at night. Just
it
you
would be
know.
creepy in the moment, but me thinking about it as a person that doesn't live here,
That's fucking
it's
awesome.
kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Says you. You're the guy that with the most amount of paranormal experience out of all of us.
Hey, stuff has died down at my house.
Yeah, it's died down, but it doesn't mean it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
The man in the garage.
Yeah, that was the real one. Like the one that was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Did you actually see an apparition or?
Oh yeah.
It was mainly your mom, wasn't it?
Well, I saw this man a few times. So like it was a recurring thing. I probably saw him about 3 or 4 times, I would say. But he's always walking the same way. He's walking like, you know how my house is set up.
Yeah.
It was always when I'm sitting at the bar, I could see him. Like he's walking from part of my garage to the other side of the garage. You know, the back of it.
Yeah.
He has a, for the audience, he has a window from his kitchen, like the kitchen door that leads out to the garage. There's a window there, so he can see directly out into the garage.
So I saw that. And you know the funny thing? My neighbor sees him too.
Okay.
So like my next door neighbor, sometimes he comes around with a fire. You know, we get talking about shit. And I brought that up one time. He says, "You see the guy too?" What?
There's more paranormal stuff that's happened to his house
So yeah, he also walks through his garage.
because their garages are like up against each other. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, there's your house is. I don't know how I ever slept there as a kid, to be honest.
I think the animals downstairs freaked me out more.
I guess I was always kind of used to that.
Yeah, it was just something that was different to me.
What?
All the
The
taxidermy.
taxidermied animals.
Oh.
When I was younger, I was terrified. We always joked about sticking our hand in the taxidermied bear's mouth.
bear,
I was
yeah.
terrified to do it because I thought it was just going to chomp down on my hand.
Do you have any ghost stories, Brady?
There's just a couple things that have happened in my house that like not extremely paranormal, but they don't happen often enough to make me think that like it's really bad. But I
Right.
remember like when I was younger, here and there, I used to sleep on the couch in our living room. I was like scared and different things. And there was a time I remember sleeping on my couch in my living room, and our kitchen's right next to the living room. And I remember specifically knowing no one was up. I wasn't asleep yet. I was just kind of laying there. Like I used to not sleep great, so I would like just go hours without sleeping. And I was just laying there, and I could hear the silverware drawer in our kitchen open, and it made like a really distinct sound because all the silverware slides to one end,
Mhm.
and then when it closes, it slides to the other end. It's like that is such a distinct sound, but no one else is out there. And like that's probably as far as my paranormal experience actually goes, like personally. But I remember one that always freaks me out is a story from my parents when this was shortly before I was born. My mom and dad's bedroom is right next to our living room, and our living room's right next to the kitchen. Well, the kitchen light, we always leave a kitchen light on. That way, if you needed to get up, go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you can see to get through the living room enough.
Mhm.
But it's not too bright that it shines into the bedroom or whatever. Well, this kitchen light shines right past the bedroom door, and it like you can cast shadows, kind of thing. Well, I can't remember if it was my mom or my dad that were like awake, and they were just kind of looking, like they just felt this reason to wake up and look, and there was somebody standing in the doorway. Of course, that freaks them out, and then the person just turned and walked towards the kitchen. And so I can't remember, whichever parent it was gets up and goes down in the kitchen, and nobody's there. And then they find out the next morning that the lady that used to live in our house passed away last night.
Oh, that is so fucky.
That's
awesome.
That's as far as like that's like one of the better paranormal experiences. If I hadn't heard it from my own parents, wouldn't believe it.
I got a handful. I got 2 personal and then 1 from my mom that she experienced. Nice. I love that.
I'm a big
sound.
ghost stories guy, so
Me
go
too.
ahead.
So it was one night we're all hanging out at the hangout place when we were younger,
Yeah.
Oh,
and it was like 4 in the morning. It was the night that I had my first dip, and
Nice.
it was I was 4 in the morning. Me and my cousin were ready to go to bed, and all of a sudden we just heard a can on the ping pong table fall on the ground, and then about a half second later, you could hear a kid laughing. And the fuckiest part about that is that the kid's stepdad had a son that passed away when he was 2.
I remember hearing about this.
Yeah.
that really gave me shivers when I heard that one the first time.
And then the next day, I was in my room playing Xbox, and my TV turned off, but not my Xbox, and they were on the same power strip. And the computer monitor upstairs turned off at the exact same time.
Jesus.
I always like it happens in weird little like stints of time.
Mhm. Like within 24 hours, that shit happens. Come on.
Yeah.
And then my mom went down to Gatlinburg because she goes there every year. And they went to a motel that, like, the people are like, hey, there's some freaky shit that happens here. And my mom woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and she just saw this apparition just freaking floating above her head,
Mm,
like right at the edge of the bed.
I would simply die.
And then my mom said that she watched it. They were staring at each other for about 5 seconds. And then it just went through the wall.
I would simply pass away. Be it.
Just-
Like my mom was like so horrified, like she couldn't move.
Oh man.
Paranormal.
That shit. I will
It's
admit.
so freaky, but I find it so freaking interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe
now
it's
I'm
because
not gonna be
Brennan
able to
has
sleep tonight.
experienced it more than me, but like it doesn't seem to freak him out as much as it does me. Like me, I am fucking terrified of that. That freaks me the fuck out.
Now, if you tell me going to a hospital that hasn't been open since fucking 1974
I have
and
an
everything's
odd-
run the fuck down, fuck that.
I will admit that I have an odd thing with loving to experience abandoned things. My neighbor's house is abandoned, and I've been in there a couple times. Alex was there with me one time. I don't know why. Just it's such a weird feeling.
It's kind of cool.
It is a weird feeling, but it's like a weird adrenaline rush feeling
Yeah.
being there. And still to this day, I always joke about going down in their basement because their basement's in a hallway. It's already kind of dim. There's no power, obviously.
Mhm.
And you look into the basement, and all you can see is the first 2 steps. After that, darkness.
Oh, fuck.
Can't see anything else past that. It's so dark.
You guys want to make an adventure?
I would love to go over their house and like I will admit, I'm not gonna put it out there. I was trespassing or anything. I hunt groundhogs over in their land, but I never explicitly had permission to go into the old house. It's kind of got a little nosy.
I mean,
as
if
you
they
do.
let it run down, you act like they really care.
Still.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
I would love to go over to their house and get like specific permission though, just to check it out.
I'd be down to go.
I'm down.
Just leaves Brennan. Are you down?
Sure.
Alex has actually been in the house.
Yeah.
And I've showed you guys the picture of just the random
Oh.
old shoe that doesn't. Remember talking about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't
There's
you
this-
say it looked newer?
No, I thought it was determined it looked older.
It looked old.
Yeah, like
I
just
saw
some
it.
random old shoe, and it's always one shoe, not a pair.
Well, whoever lost the shoe, that fucking sucks.
That house, it's weird because it's also like on the outside, it's identical to our house. They were like made in a pair,
Mhm.
and like just seeing their house so ran down versus ours is kind of odd.
Oh boy.
Alex, are you getting tired over there?
Yeah, I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah, Alex is he's new to the whole paranormal experience stuff.
The entire time, randomly, once or twice a month, I'd hear footsteps in our attic. And no one believed me because it happened to no one else. But then it also started happening to me here.
It's the Wendigo.
I kind of forgot about that, but there has been times like our house is at least 120 years old. there had been times where you'll be downstairs at our house and like you can hear the floor creak upstairs. And you look around and everybody's all here. There's the whole family.
Yeah, no one's upstairs.
No one's upstairs.
Mhm.
And then there's been times where I've been upstairs where in the attic above.
Is it like a single creak or is it like
no.
It's like definite.
okay?
like when you're
because
upstairs,
sometimes
you
like
can
older
hear-
houses settle.
Yeah,
when you're
yeah, yeah.
upstairs though, you can hear like if I'm upstairs and my mom is downstairs, you can hear when I'm awake. You can hear every footstep. It's the old boards they thud,
Yeah.
they creak. It sounded like that.
Okay.
Footsteps, several.
And considering that you sleep up there,
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that when I go to bed tonight.
you're welcome. Hey,
Kinda
I sleep
forgot
in a
about that.
basement, so that's all right.
Yeah,
I sleep in a house by myself.
single floor.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a cat.
Your
Yeah.
cat's gonna protect me?
Keep you comfy.
Probably attack you first.
No. She is annoying as fuck. She purrs so loud.
I agree. That's
She purrs very loud. And when I go to bed, I lay down. She wants to lay right next to me and purr. Purr.
Oh, my
Perfect.
dog.
man. That would sure suck if you would show your cat some companionship.
I've petted her.
My dog's an
purrs more.
angel.
Yeah, whatever.
She's not.
No.
But the great thing about her, whenever I go to bed, she sleeps through the entire night. She doesn't wake me up to go outside. The other dog does.
Our dogs do that as well. They sleep through the night.
It's like it's so great. Because when Shadow sleeps in my room, 3:30, 4 o'clock,
Wasn't he getting?
I gotta shit.
Isn't he getting older though?
she is getting a little older.
Or
She's
she,
about
sorry.
8 or 9.
That's not quite. I mean, to the age range.
Not like
they
12 or
get
13,
older. Yeah.
but like she's getting up there.
She's about to have her midlife crisis.
Probably come home and her fucking fur's all pink and shit.
Oh, shit.
But I gotta feel like Brennan's gotta have more paranormal experience. I know he does. I've probably heard all of them
I
again, but I
do,
love hearing
um,
them again. It doesn't matter.
There's one that Mom always talks about with one with the toys. So,
Yes.
like, I can't quite do that one right. There's a couple details I can't remember always, like the order of things, but
hmm
that one always really gets me.
Freaks me out a little
Well,
bit.
Basically, the gist of it was, it was like probably October, November, something like that. That was off hunting, and pretty sure myself and my sister were both bored. And so we had toys downstairs in the basement. Well, she went to bed, and she hears something in the basement. It's like music, I think.
I've heard this story told, I'm pretty sure from your mom's perspective as well. So like I remember parts of hearing this.
So it obviously spooked her, but she knew that it was one of the toys. But it's like, why is it doing that? So she got up, goes downstairs. She finds the toy. Of course, it's one of those kids' toys. It lights up when it
Being-
balks and
being
whatnot.
played with.
So she goes and she takes out the batteries.
Oh, I have a bad feeling where this is going.
No.
So she goes upstairs, then lays back in bed. Well, then a different toy makes noise. But this one's different because it only made noise whenever it was like moved. Like you would like shake it or something like that. It would make a noise and like light up. It's like, oh, well, I'm not going to go check on that one. I'm going to stay right here.
Yep.
Yep.
My nice cozy bed.
Yeah, I remember hearing that story and just thinking that's fucked.
Like,
My
that's the big one that I can remember. I mean, there's always been
Like
she used to talk about
minor.
where like silverware rattling, or they know that someone's walking out in the kitchen,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
my parents had the same thing with toys.
Did they?
Yeah. It was the rock and roll Elmo.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Always Elmo.
Elmo at 3 a.m., the most horrifying thing to think.
No, it was rock and roll Elmo. I think there was actually another Elmo that was just like a regular Elmo that made
Not
noise.
gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I've played with your rock and roll Elmo.
Yeah, you have.
It's been a long time, but I'm pretty sure I have.
I'm pretty sure mom and dad still have it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Kind of forgot about the one that happened at Lana's apartment over in college real recently.
Oh shit! Forgot about the other detail. So this is unrelated overall to that whole Toy Story, but looking back, it kind of makes more sense. So when my sister was younger, she used to talk about how she was playing with a girl, a
Always that.
It's always
little
that.
blonde-haired girl, and apparently I had a friend too that I said that I played with, but mom and my cousin that babysat for us doesn't remember the name that I
Said or whatever.
said, you know. So I think that I had some sort of interaction with someone too. Of course, I think that it's just someone buried out at the cemetery. You know, a kid that's buried out at the cemetery.
Yeah.
Right,
It's-
because it's not that far from
It's
your
not that far
house.
away. I think they kind of, you know, if they're among us, they kind of
Wander.
about. And there are plenty of kids buried out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they come across us and they see if there are kids here. You know, which I kind of wonder if that's why some of the activity has died out
Because you're
in
getting
our house
older.
because we're grown up now. So
Oh, so they're just going to other people's houses to have kids.
I remember
or maybe they moved on. You know,
Right, maybe they actually found their peace.
my mom told me a story about when I was younger, a similar thing where like she would say when I would like shortly before I stopped like sleeping in a crib and I moved to a bed, like I would sit in my crib and I would just sit and talk to the wall. And like it would be like I would be intently that one spot just like looking at the wall. It wasn't like I was just randomly different directions, like it was
The same spot on the wall.
same spot on the wall. And she was convinced that I was talking to someone. I guess at the time her always thought was my grandpa passed away, her dad, when I was like one and a half or whatever. And she was always convinced it was him.
Well, that's always a good way to think of it.
Mm-hmm. Makes it a little less creepy.
Oh, yeah.
I did
Yeah.
actually, Brennan's story talking about, talking or playing with a kid that was a ghost reminds me of a TikTok I literally seen the other week of the exact thing happening. This lady caught her son on video, which talked about he was playing hide and seek with a kid. He was like, hey, you've only got one kid you playing hide and seek with. And he was like, he's in the closet. And she's like, nope, I'm out. Nope. Oh, that would freak me the fuck out.
oh man,
My kids better not do that. I will drop kick my kid so hard.
No, don't drop kick your kid.
Drop
Not
kick
their
the
fault.
ghost, motherfucker.
No, that shit freaks me out.
That's why you gotta keep fucking holy water in every room whenever you're fucking ready. You just throw that shit.
Brennan is the only person I think I grew up with that had to bless their house monthly.
monthly?
Well, you guys said you did monthly.
No.
I can safely say that I've never had to bless my house.
Same. Well,
Maybe I should
I'm on
bless
my
my
house.
It's just something that we always did, you know, just to be safe because we knew we had some sort of activity going on. So just in case if some sort of spirit wasn't friendly
Yeah.
came in, if we had like an uptick in activity or whatever, we would go around and
You know, a big part of my brain just kind of forgets that there's demons out there. I
Yeah.
always think of the, like the friendly ones.
I don't. I think worst case scenario every time.
oh
You get-
shit.
You get possessed.
Oh, don't even.
This is why I said no. The Ouija board.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, no.
No,
I,
no Ouija
um,
board.
One of the only other like paranormal experiences I've had, there's been like, it's always my garage. I don't know why ghosts love garages, basements, and attics. It always seems that way. But like, we have a detached garage even on top of that. There's been a couple times when I was younger, like I would go in the garage and I just swore I heard somebody talking. I don't know why this one specifically sticks in my mind, but I could have swore I was in the garage one time by myself. We have a fridge out there that we put like, like you get a gallon, 2 gallons of milk, you put one in the fridge in the house, one in the fridge in the garage. When
Mhm.
one's empty, you go get the other one kind of thing.
Right.
Just, save extra space. I was out there like grabbing something out of that fridge and I could have swore someone behind me said Corvette. I don't know why I specifically remember that, but just
Corvette.
one word, Corvette. And I remember I stood completely still. Like I was just frozen. I was like, where the fuck did that just come from? I was terrified. I don't think I even grabbed what I was grabbing out of the fridge. I just, it was just,
You
I'm
just
out.
fucking booked it.
I'm bolt. Nope. You can
I'm
go
out.
get the milk. I don't care. And like for the longest time there, I refused to like not run through the garage. You have to go all the way through the garage to get to the fridge and all the way back. Like I would literally, as soon as I leave the house, I'd sprint, open the garage door, sprint, open the fridge, sprint back when we just,
Brady's like, nah, I'll eat my fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch dry, bitch.
my sister also, like, she always remembers, like, specifically saying as a young kid that she thought the garage just, like, had a bad feeling. It just didn't feel right. Nowadays, I've never really bugged me. But, like, both of us were like, something about the garage just
I thought the same thing about the room that I currently live in now when I was
in
younger.
the basement.
Now I
Oh,
live in that room.
it's good now, I guess.
I hope.
I remember there was one time this is a really dick move for me. It was like it was towards the end of the time when my sister was really afraid of the garage. I was already kind of over it. Well, she used to refuse. Like I refused, but I would just accept it and do it. She would refuse to go to the garage. So it was very rare that you could catch her going out to the garage to go grab something because she hated it that bad. And one time she did it, and I snuck into the garage
You're an
behind her.
asshole.
I am a total asshole for this. I snuck in behind her, and I hid. So there's two sections of our garage. One's the garage side, one's where my dad's workshop is. I hid right outside the shop door, between the vehicle parked there and the wall. And as soon as she walked out, I waited until she walked past me, and then I got behind her, and I grabbed onto her shoulders. So it wasn't just like I jumped out and scared her. Like I actually like grabbed her shoulders from the
And you
back.
probably scared
Which
the ever-living
actually
shit out
would
of
have been
her.
creepier.
Yes, I'm sure. Like if I was in her situation, I probably would have turned around and punched myself.
You should have whispered her name.
That's terrible. I could still probably do that to this day and get her for that one. There was actually an instance reminding me of turning around punching somebody. So one time I was going to the bathroom like in the middle of the night, and I turn on a light in the bathroom so I can see, and it gets really bright, and then you go back in the darkness, you can't see anything.
Mhm.
Well, I go to walk back, and I can we have a stair light on towards our hallway, but we have to walk through the living room. And so I see the stairway, so I just walk towards the stairway light. Well, my mom heard me get up, and she was also up. She decided it'd be funny to try to scare me. And she is over towards my right in the dark area of the room that I can't see because I was just in the light, and comes out right in front of me and scares me. And I was this fucking close to just punching my mom in the face. I literally reared back and was almost forward until I stopped. And I remember as soon as she scared me and she saw me go like that, she just jumped back because she thought I was going to legitimately punch her. That was my first instinct. I didn't even think through it. It was just like, whatever the fuck this is, punching the shit out of it.
Brady 24/7 just thinks fucking worst case scenario.
I do. My mind just instantly goes, what if something bad happens? Like, my brain just goes to that shit.
Hey Brady. Boo.
Putting that out there, those jokes during Halloween where people are like, accidentally write boo on something or something and then they get spooked is some of my favorite fucking jokes. I think
Especially whenever
hilarious.
it's at first it's like boob and then they erase
Yes,
it. And it
those
goes
are
to
the
boob.
best. Oh man, I seen one just the other day where the guy did that. He it was on TikTok, and this guy, they were cleaning windows, and he had written boob in the cleaning spray, and he goes huh, and he points at his buddy. He goes, hey, look at this, and they both start laughing, and then he erases the B at the end of boob, and then he goes, and those jokes are hilarious.
They never get old.
No, it's funny. It's always the same thing, but it's funny. Oh man.
Are we gonna start doing these earlier for you, Alex?
Oh, I don't know what's going on today.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't fucking know.
Fucking
Working you too
grandpa
hard, I
over
guess.
here.
Maybe. I
I
guess.
worked harder than you did today, so I don't want to hear it.
All right.
I fucking
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
just saying.
I gotta believe
I'm-
that.
I'm here to attest to it. I can say if so or not. So
Yeah,
I can't say how much sleep you got last night though, so I can't attest to that.
I have a cat. How much sleep do you think I got?
Whose fault is that?
The cat.
Aren't you getting a second cat as well?
Yes,
Oh,
but this one's well
no.
behaved.
I got it. Yeah.
Oh no!
How do you know it's going to be well behaved whenever you bring it into your
Well, he's
house?
already
Because-
been here once.
It's lived here once, and the major problem he had was the litter box, which you can work on that. Number 2, he was bored.
By himself.
Yeah,
I was got a companion.
I was got a companion.
Alex's ghost.
Now I see why you're
There you
fixing your cat.
Yeah. Well, he's fixed too.
Oh, okay.
He's already
Is he
fixed.
really?
Yep.
You got him fixed?
Yeah. For the audience, I have a cat named Sarge. That is a barn cat at my parents'.
Got 3
It's
legs.
fucking Sarge?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Sarge.
Yeah.
Sarge is coming back.
Sarge is coming back. But when I got him, oh god, when did I get him? I don't know. I got him the same year that my dad bought a Firebird.
Okay.
Oh, that's been a long time.
That cat was the only animal that ever ridden the Firebird.
Nice.
Because your dad bought the Firebird and then you went and got the cat.
No,
Oh.
he bought the Firebird, and at one point we went to my aunt and uncle's. They also have barn cats, and there was one there that I was kind of attached to, and I played with when we were over there or whatever. And so my aunt, we brought the car over there so my dad can show him that and all that sort of stuff. And my aunt gave me the cat. I was like, "Here, you can take this home with you." I was like, "Okay," and I just got in the car, started getting to the car, and Dad didn't stop me.
I
So
just went through with it.
yeah,
It's about halfway
No,
home. Your dad
Did he
hears
have did he have 3 legs always, or was
No.
that
so when he was like, because I got him, he was born that year. He was like 6 months old when I first got him, and he was pretty wild. Like, because granted, I played with him somewhat at my aunt's house, but he was a wild cat.
you're
So
probably the only one?
yeah, I was the only one. I was chase him down to pet him and play with him, like that specific cat. And so when he came to our house, I did the same thing, just at our house, and I did it every day. And so he became more.
Yeah. Eventually they warm up.
Yeah, they warm up to you. They warmed up in people in general. But the neighbors at the end of our lane, not the one right at the end of the lane, but the one next to it, always threw out their leftovers in the back of their yard. And they were tired of animals coming to their yard to eat it. I know, it doesn't make sense. Don't ask me why. So they put out traps, like leg traps,
Oh, no.
and stuff.
Oh,
to catch
no.
these animals. He got caught in one, and he drug it out of the ground, like they had it staked in the ground. He pulled it out of the ground, ran back to our house, and this was the old barn. I don't know if you two remember the old barn at all, Brendan and Aaron, like the interior of it or anything. But I'm sure Brady does. You remember that like cat room that we had the chicken coop in?
Mm-hmm.
We had a chicken coop in there. And it was a good 10 feet tall chicken coop. He was on top of that, meowing with his leg in this trap.
Oh.
Oh, poor cat.
Yeah. So he pulled it out of the ground, dragged it all the way back to our house.
I thought you were going to say like the cat chewed his freaking leg off.
No. And he went up on there and then started whining. And we found him and got the trap off. Well, the trap was rusty, so he got an infected leg. So when we brought him to the vet, they basically took off his whole leg and his shoulder.
I love Sarge though.
I'm not gonna lie.
He earned that name.
Oh,
gonna-
for sure.
I'm gonna put it out there. If we had had a cat that had the same thing happen to it at our house, he would have
Bullet
never,
to the head.
Yeah, say my dad's not the type to dogs. Yeah, he'll bring them to the vet all
Well-
day. But cats, just as soon as they have anything that's like causing them
Bang.
like pain, like he can't let them live in suffering. It's not that he hates them. It's just like he's not gonna let them live in suffering.
And he's not going to spend.
Not gonna spend
$600
money
on
on
him.
them, so he just take care of that real quick.
No. The main reason that he was, because a majority of our barn cats are wild. They're
Mhm.
barn cats. They're there to catch mice
We
and
have the
birds.
same thing.
Yeah. They're not tame. They hate people. He was one of the 4 or 5
Same.
that was tame. And mom and dad knew that he was my cat, and I was freaking out about it. So,
They
But-
brought him to the vet.
yeah, they brought him to the vet to put me at ease.
Any other cat? Bang.
Not any other cat, but most of the cats, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually had a couple cats. Like, I was younger, I cared for the cats most of the time. I was the one who played with them, stuff like that. We had at least 3 cats that got hit on the road and survived. And like, like not ran over, but like, they happened to get hit by an actual, like underside of the car or something. And a couple of them, it just like breaks a leg, and they get over it within a week, and then they just have a weird shaped leg. Like we had one. Your brother named him.
Oh man.
Your brother named him. Yes, named him Steve Anus. Don't know why. Called him Steven. And he was like one of my favorite cats I've ever had. But he got hit on the road like 3 times. And like the third time, I'm pretty sure it like broke his back. He had like a really fucked up leg that he never stepped on the paw of that leg again for the rest of his life. He walked on the knee part of that leg for the rest of his life.
Motherfucker still had 6 lives. What the hell happened to
Yeah,
him?
he was messed up. But he was also like the most badass cat. Like if my dog at the time and him had fought, I think the cat would have won. He was huge.
But yeah, your old dog was a
Your dog's a
pussy.
fucking
Oh,
pussy.
he was like alpha male of cats though.
That's
Like,
what
he
Sarge
was-
is too. Sarge is big.
There's always one cat that's bigger than the rest, and he's like the pack leader. And that was that cat. And he was an absolute beast. And then he just randomly disappeared one day, and we found him dead in the barn. Don't know what killed him.
Oh damn.
Steven Anus.
But he had been in several fights with other animals. I don't know if it was other cats or what it was, but he would we'd come home, and he'd just be like covered in blood, and there'd be a new hole in his ear or something.
Holy
And he
shit.
would just heal randomly. And like, he was good to go. This happened often.
Yeah, I want to say when our latest cat got in a fight with something. I want to say it was a raccoon, but like it had like above its eye was just like so fucking swollen. And then literally one day the swelling was gone. Like I want to say the cat scratched all the pus and shit out of it.
Speaking of cats, your cat is screeching underneath the door. In the corner of my eye, I see a cat walk underneath the door. She knows we're talking about her species. We also we actually still have this cat now, and I will admit I don't play with this cat anymore. This was, several years ago this happened, but it got hit on the road, and it must have got hit square in the fucking face.
Oh damn.
Because it had a broken back and it wouldn't walk on its back legs, but it definitely had a fucked up face. Like not extremely messed up. But I think it's funny now because if you look at the cat, it always looks grumpy because it has a misshapen face. Like it looks like a normal cat, it just looks grumpier than the rest of it because of it. And its ears are a little messed up, like its ears are always folded down. That's really unnatural for cats. But whenever it actually got hit, it pulled its lower lip like an inch down. Like it was fucked up as can be. I don't know how to ever fix itself. It was so bad that if I would have intervened, it would have died. For 2 weeks, every single day, I would just get up, pick the thing up, I'd bring it to water, let it drink some water, bring it to some food. It wouldn't move. It would just sit in the spot in the yard, and I would just pick it up, bring it to food, pick it up, bring it to water, and then I would pick it up and lay it in a nice spot in the garage or the yard that would get shade. And then I would come home from school and I would pick it up and I would do the same routine for 2 weeks until it finally started to hobble around and got back to normal.
Brady, if you didn't say any of these cats were on accidents, you would just sound like you're fucking inbreeding cats at your house.
Well,
No, those are
their
all
cats are inbred.
Yeah.
They're very
It's not like
inbred.
we're breeding them though. They breed themselves. They do what they're gonna do. But that's one of the funniest occasions of cats that it made his face misshapen. His whole body's back to normal. He acts like a normal cat. But it's still hilarious if you look at its face. If I were to go to my house right now, we all were to go there, and I would just be like, "Hey, I'm not going to tell you which cat it is. Just pick it out." You'd be able to pick out which cat it was. You could tell that
Nice.
that cat's face does not look like a normal cat's face.
Something ain't right about that cat.
I'm convinced that it actually hit square in the face and it just smushed its face in a little bit, like they do in the cartoons. If Tom and Jerry, if Tom were to get hit in the face with a pan and it turned flat, I'm convinced that's what happened.
Pretty good.
Alrighty, boys. I think we're reaching an end. So,
Yeah, we're done tired
Time
of
to roll.
talking about Brady's fucking inbred cats.
I didn't say they were in. Well, yeah.
You
So,
did.
At least it wasn't work this time.
What's the
so
call?
we all have to get ready to roll. except for Brennan.
Oh fuck.
Ah,
Yeah, Brendan
'cause he
gets
rolled a
bye.
1.
Fuck.
Still
Got a
think we
bye
should
week.
do that the other direction, but whatever.
You guys want to do it the other direction? We can.
I want to do it so it's the 20, like the higher number doesn't have to do it.
No, because I like that it's different.
But it makes more sense to do it.
Just roll.
It's different. 3, 2, 1.
I did not roll a fucking 19.
19.
Motherfucker!
What did Alex get?
What? 18.
Oh no!
I rolled.
Son of a bitch!
It's a 6, right? Yeah.
It's a 6.
Doesn't
Sweet.
even matter. I gotta fucking go.
So
You were so close to having to do it 2 weeks in a row again.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
I would have just fucking killed myself. Fuck doing the intro.
That's funny. Aaron's done the intro more than any of the rest of us have.
no, I've done it a good chunk. If you count the practices.
Has Brennan done it ever?
I don't
No,
think
he
I've
hasn't
done
done
it
one yet.
all. No.
I'd like to see how far we can go until he gets to actually do it. Like,
I
not.
think
we're
the
not
day that
intervening
fucking
in this.
The day that Brennan has to do it, we gotta do something special.
Really? It's like with Brady's first time,
Yeah.
but I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Soiled it.
Alex.
I think we
Soiled
let
it.
Brennan do
Yeah.
the intro and then don't let him talk for the rest of the episode.
Wait. You mean like
That's
just
also
about
different than
some
every
of the
other
other
episode.
episodes? I mean,
Oh.
he talked quite a bit this episode. You can talk about the
Right,
ghost
but,
source
like,
stuff.
There are some other episodes where like
We talk
you
about
question if I
gaming.
was even here.
There are also some episodes though where you brought up the best topics and drove the entire.
I've got a good
or
topic
whenever
for
Brennan does it, us three just sit in the fucking corner and Brennan does the entire show by himself.
I've got a good topic lined up for next time already.
I will admit, when he brings a topic in, it's always a good one.
Oh yeah,
I gotta get fucking popcorn. I need to get a fucking 6-pack
I
of
got-
beer
well-
next to me.
I got popcorn.
Oh, thank fuck.
Well, I don't want to say too much, but Stanley Cup playoffs will be starting on right around the next episode. So we're gonna have
Ooh,
story
Nelly.
time.
Oh yeah.
What is?
Stanley Cup playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Hockey.
Alrighty, boys. Ascender. Bye.
Follow us on Twitter, BL Hooligans. Stay alert! Tweet!